Alright guys, well today I took the first load in there to a NAFA sale, the auction pickup there, and had to clean out back of the truck there to get all the fur in there, and drug out all the tools and decided to paint some of them up again. They were getting the paint wore off of them, and while I had everything out, I figured I'd just make a quick video of some of the tools that I use, and more importantly, a few of the tools that I've made or modified in some way to better help me on the Trapline. And basically, this is just for those of you maybe get a few ideas to help you out, you know. So anyway, I'll kind of go through some stuff here and explain what I've got real quick. First off, I start with this here. Basically, snow shovel serves the same purpose, but you know, I kind of made my own to the specs there. All that is just a drum that I cut out and attached to a pole there for cleaning off sets there in the snow. I've also got a smaller one I've made here, especially on like step down dirt hole sets and stuff, cleaning the snow off. The little tooler, it helps, you know, getting into tight places a little bit easier. Over here I've got a dirt hole punch that I made. It's nothing more than just a piece of 1.5-inch aluminum pipe that I welded some conduit on. I basically copied a picture of the ones that you can buy, but pretty cheap to make yourself. Let's see. Over here I've got just a little shovel that I made. I don't use it much anymore. I went to an auger, but it's just 1/2-inch conduit. I welded up into a little shovel, took some 3-inch exhaust pipe there, and you can see it's got a real nice curve there. I just cut out of that pipe, made it real nice for digging out pockets and whatnot. Got a puller I made here for pulling. I pretty much go strictly with pogos anymore, and this is what I use to pull my pogos out of the ground with. Let's see. I run multiple pack baskets, so I have about 2 of everything that I run. So anyway, I got a couple of these little digger tools. I really like them for digging out trap beds and whatnot. Got a sifter here. I've got another sifter that I use for coyote sets, but this one here is small, compact. I like carry it for if I'm doing dirt holes for fox or coon in the woods. It's no more than just a piece of 6-inch PVC pipe. I took and screwed some mesh down to the bottom, and then took hot glue gun and hot glued the way around, keep all sharp edges and whatnot from catching. But I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it works perfect for just, you know, bedding in little 1.5s and stuff. Let's see, over here got a little cheap hammer, welded a little nub on there. I think I call it like a sod buster or something. You can buy one of them for 20 bucks or something. I think I got this hammer for $6 at Walmart, and whatever that little piece of metal cost me. I got my pogo drivers. I make all my own pogo drivers. You know, you go buy the metal, well, the nut on there, you can see that's been beat a lot in the ground. It's starting to mushroom out. You know, cut your groove for your pogo. Let's see. Little shovel here. You know, you can buy these. They got big, you know, they're pretty good size round. You know, cut them down, make it easier for digging dirt holes and whatnot. Like I said, I went almost strictly to augers anymore. These right here, I've got 2 of these, one in a 3-inch and then one in a and a 4-inch here. And what this started out to be, both of these rather, were I think I call them stake down anchors. I don't know, you buy them and this is all straight, and it's got like a big eye hook here, and it's made to tie stuff down with. I went through and I took and I bent this into this handle, and then took and fabricated me a little handle out of conduit, welded a washer and whatnot where it swivels, and that's what I use. I've got the 4-inch one there that I use for digging almost strictly all my pockets out. It makes it real quick to make a pocket set. You know, you can set and dig a pocket and have that thing set about as quick as you can stick a dog proof in the ground, really. But I like the 4-inch one for that. It makes a nice hole. And then for my dirt holes for coyotes, I would like this 3-inch one. You know, everybody wants to use that dirt hole punch, but you know, if you dig a 3-inch hole, step back and look at that, and step back and look at just an 1.5-inch hole that you punched in the ground with a dirt hole. Eye appeals a lot, especially with coyote trapping, and you know, that big 3-inch hole, it's easy. Dig your auger down. I measured up, you know, that's 16 inches. You know, you gotta have a nice deep hole whenever you're trapping them coyotes. And I'd say the last thing is this is a tool I built for pulling rebar stakes. I put rebar stakes to all the end of my drowners. I find it easier than packing around weights. You know, little 16-inch piece of rebar. You usually put your foot in the bottom of the creek and step them in, but a lot of times they're in deep water and getting them out's a pain in the ass. So, well, this little deal up here grabs right around the top of the rebar. Got a long pole where you can feel, get down to it, and put a little handle right there. You know, that handle slides, so you can kind of work it like a slide hammer if you have to, and you know, makes it real easy popping them rebar stakes back out of the creek. You know, I've got another piece that's shorter. It's a foot long. Whenever I used to run rebar stakes on everything, that's how I'd pull all my rebar stakes. Like I said, I went strictly almost all pogos now, but anyway, like I said, that's just a few tools that I use, more or less more of the ones that I've modified or made. Like I said, you can usually you can buy a lot of this stuff, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper if you make it. So hope that gives you some ideas or piques your interest or something. You got any questions, leave a comment, and I can give you a little bit further information on it. So anyway, we'll see y'all later.